Hello everyone, Mark here with Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a very special You Pick Tuesday today. And if you guys were checking the comment section of last week's You Pick Tuesday, you could see the most obvious popular choice here, Dave Palumbo versus Greg Doucette. Now why is this so special? It's obvious. These two are superstars when it comes to YouTube channels, things of that nature. Obviously, Dave Palumbo, he knows everything. And Greg Doucette knows more than that, which is, how does that make sense? I don't know. Well, he probably contradicts himself with the knowledge that he has. And Dave Palumbo as well, guys. As far as YouTubers are concerned, you have your Nick Strength and Powers, obviously, your Louis Marcos, Tominators, all kinds of them out there, desktop bodybuilding, Xavier Wills. As far as respect for knowledge, for, actually doing the sport. As far as respect, I respect all the other guys. But these two guys, top of the line, top of the food chain. These guys, they know what they're talking about. Now, when it comes to judging these two, you're in a whirlwind. You're in a tornado. Depends on how you see it. Obviously, Dave Palumbo, he's much more massive. Open class athlete. And when you have Greg Doucette, you have a guy that, well, honestly, he could do men's classic physique. Actually, he does. He does now. So he's a 212, a lot smaller, obviously. But when you have a guy that can do classic, you have a guy that looks better. So there's that side of it too. Conditioning, size versus aesthetics, sleekness. And I think in this pose, I think the midsection is drawn out a little too much for that mass to take over. So we're going to, I think we're going to give this one to Greg. But then there is the front lat spread. And this is a situation where I wouldn't say the midsection is taken out of it. I think that Dave Palumbo's lats are just so ginormous that I think he creates an awesome V-taper. You'll notice this is a different version of Greg Doucette. It was actually, I'm using a 2013 for the most part of Greg. I wanted to use an older version. I like all of his, his renditions. He's had classic physique, things of that nature. But I like the one that I used for the front double, and I will continue that. But like I said, guys, that size, conditioning of Dave Palumbo really reigns true that size does matter. Go to the side chest development, and this is probably going to be the same thing. Dave is so overwhelming when it comes to the size. But like I said, guys, this is first of all, this is your request. This is a You Pick Tuesday. I got to do these no matter what. But it kind of doesn't make sense. And this is why there's weight classes. It's obvious. Dave, he's winning this shot. And it's obvious he was winning the front lat, too. Now, when it came to the front double, the aesthetics did come through. And I think, there's still the rest of the matchup. And there is the side tricep. Now, this is a pose where, the midsection drawn out, first of all, too. Well, I already said first of all in the video, so I guess second of all. Dave Palumbo's pictures are few and far between. I'll probably get some comments saying, you used a terrible set of pictures. Well, hey, this is what they have. They didn't know Dave was going to be a YouTube sensation, and we all wanted to see what he looked like in his prime. And this side tricep is not in his prime. But, I guess mathematically I was giving Greg the front double, giving him this one. Yeah, it's close, but really, Dave is massive. Go to the first of the two back shots, and Dave Palumbo here in his prime. You didn't realize how good Dave was. Take a look, guys. Look at the mass. Those legs could match up with Nick Walker's, my opinion. Back development as well. Now, when it comes to Greg, I'm singing the praises for Dave Palumbo. One of the best backs, guys. But when you look at Greg Doucette, that's an awesome back development as well. Mark, you haven't even done my impression yet. It's because the impression sucks. I don't sound like him. He has his own, he has his own thing. And I don't want to mess with that You don't want to mess with the man with over 1 million subscribers, for goodness sakes. He could, with one foul swoop, wipe out my little 22,000 subscriber channel. Actually, I don't know. You guys love me, right? Or you just hate me. And hate's love. Go to the rear double. And see, guys, right when you start counting Greg Doucette out, he comes back with an awesome shot like this. Now, Dave Palumbo. Now, admittedly so, this is not him in his prime. The rear lat was. This is not. But still, I've seen some video footage, and I don't like to use screenshots. The video footage, you can obviously see that the rear double did not translate as well. Greg Doucette's perfect. What can I say, guys? What can I say? As a 212 athlete, I mean, hey, could have went all the way. Could have been the champion. But, I mean, obviously he has no regrets. World famous YouTuber. Why not? Why not? Is he winning the shot? I would say. Go to the abs and thigh. My. This is another one. Of course, this is a screenshot for Dave, so not really fair. He might even have been winning this shot, right? Well, with all due respect to Dave Palumbo, I guess this is a coup for Greg Doucette. Greg has an awesome waistline. Dave Palumbo, not his strong point. He has the, strong back. Now, when it comes to Greg Doucette, he has no real weak points. Go to the most muscular. Finish this one off. And like I began saying, this one is a whirlwind to judge. What are you going to do? Are you going to go with the aesthetics? Greg Doucette looks a lot better. A lot of these poses looks a lot nicer. But there's nothing nice about mass monsters in bodybuilding. It's muscle coming at you at all angles. Dave, I made him a little shorter here than most of the pictures. He's bending down, of course. Greg, does a good job on maximizing his size here. He really looks big, wide, but I mean, Palumbo's just massive. Palumbo is quite a few inches taller. I believe he is 3 inches taller, maybe? Not exactly sure, but he is quite a bit bigger. He's a big dude. Now, I got to take personal feelings out of this one, because personally, yeah, I would give it to Greg Doucette. Here is your winner, Dave Palumbo, and he won with size, he won with conditioning, no doubt. No doubt Greg was conditioned as well. But if we had really clear pictures of Palumbo in his prime, you can see from the video footage, guys, just so conditioned was Dave. Not the prettiest physique in the world, but then again, Greg Doucette's not the largest bodybuilder in the world. You can't win them all. And it's the size game, Anyway, guys, I would like to leave these with the feeling that I would have respected both of these guys, both Dave Palumbo and Greg Doucette. I mean, like I said, guys, very popular YouTubers with one foul swoop could wipe my little channel out. But anyway, I'm sure you guys would stand up for me. Hit thumbs up on the video if you did, in fact, enjoy it. And that's You Pick Tuesday. Get your request in. I will be looking for the one that has the most thumbs up. So don't forget to hit thumbs up on your own request, for goodness sakes. Anyway, you guys know that I love you, and I appreciate all your views, things of that nature. Have a great day.